Throw more weight on. Another plate, homie. Another plate, homie. Another plate. Another plate, homie. Another plate. Just stack it up. Another plate, homie. Another plate. I'm buzzing. Another plate, homie.
Garage gym, homie.
Another plate. DGH. Another plate, homie.
Garage gym, homie.
Another plate.
You should seriously consider becoming a screenwriter.
Hi, my name's Harvey Finkelstein.
What in
I'm
the
with
actual
Family Services. We just came in there and we ordered a couple of hot and ready.
What up, what up? It's Garage Gym, homie. And today, I'm going over my top 5 pieces of gym equipment for this year. I've decided I'm going to do this video once a year. Just made that decision right in front of you to see if it changes. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. We're going to make it quick. You know, the beautiful thing about having a home gym, besides, you know, being right at home, having the dogs, just not dealing with the nonsense, blasting the music, is that you can always buy new equipment, trade it in, sell it on Facebook Marketplace, buy something new you want. You know, you can always be growing the gym. So it's a really nice thing to have. It's like an ongoing project. So if I had to choose 5 pieces right now, I'm going to tell you why I chose them that I can keep in my gym. The 5 crucial pieces. So if you're starting a home gym, these are the 5 I recommend. Now, some of them are difficult, but we're going to see this. All right. So number 1, and this isn't in any order, but this would be the number 1, honestly, like for all of it, is the Bodycraft RFT. This thing right here, you know, I have the same weirdo conversation with a lot of people, man. They hit me up and they say, hey, man, what do you recommend for your cable machine? And I say, the Bodycraft RFT. And they'll say, well, what about the Force USA? I've had this conversation 30 times, dude, over the 3 years I've had the channel. And I say, I just freaking said the Bodycraft RFT. You asked me about Force USA and all that. This was the most perfect, and I have no affiliation with that. I bought this at Livonia Exercise Warehouse locally or whatever. I highly recommend this. Not only do I love it because of the simplicity, it doesn't have any extras like the Smith machine that I don't need or any of that. The cables, I got really lucky because I didn't try it before I bought it. The cables have the perfect amount of tension for me. I just love this. This is not even the newest version. My brother has the newest version. I've reviewed all the stuff in depth on the channel, and I'm going to review the newest version at his house. But it's just awesome. This thing adjusts up and down. You got the squat rack. You got the safety bars. You put the bench here, bench press, squat, shoulder press. These adjust here. A ton of attachments out the wazoo, pull-up bar. So this is like the staple here to my home gym. I mean, this thing is freaking money, baby. This thing was awesome. I think I spent $3,000 or $3,500 on it installed. Whatever it was well worth it, and it's awesome. The cables adjust up and down. There's more cables at the bottom. I paid extra for the 200-pound weight stack on each side. It's freaking, I want to say the word perfect, but then I just saw these things kind of came undone for me. But that's the only thing. The new version, they fixed that anyway. So they're harder pieces and they're bolted in, so they cannot come off. But it is perfect. Okay, number 2. I'm going to bring you over here because this is the next crucial piece of equipment here. Powertech multi-press bench. I recommend this for anybody who has a freaking home gym. I mean, this thing is so, I don't even want to say like this, it's almost tied with the Bodycraft. This thing is awesome because you adjust the seat, and I did an in-depth review on this. This does the shoulders, the chest, back. I mean, everything this thing does. It's got a bar here so you could do triceps. I could do shrugs with this, everything. And the beautiful thing about this, why it's so crucial, is because this piece here, you can eliminate so many pieces of gym equipment because Powertech comes with a ton of attachments. I have the leg extension and seated leg curl that you put on right on the front. I'm not going to demonstrate. I've done a separate video. I could link below. And you do leg extension, sit back, do the laying leg curl, not seated leg curl. I have which I'm going to review here, the dip attachment. I have right here the bicep curl attachment. So you can put all this stuff right here, and there's so many attachments for it. I know there's even more that Powertech might send over because I am affiliated with them, actually, and I bought all this stuff with my own money. 2 of the attachments they sent over recently, I haven't even reviewed them yet, but the rest of the stuff, I mean, that, before I ever got affiliated, and they recently saw my YouTube, and they did give me a link, so I will link below. So if you do want Powertech stuff, just use my link. It will give the channel support and credit toward Powertech, and I would very much appreciate it. But from my heart, this Powertech multi-press is an amazing, awesome piece of equipment. My brother has it. Okay, the third one, this right here, my steer mill. You know, you might not have expected that, but cardio equipment to me, cardio is a huge part of my life. 2 most important dang muscles we have are our heart and our lungs. And working them, I'm not one of these, bodybuilders who's not into cardio. I do cardio 5 days a week. Having a stair mill is like a dream for me. It was my favorite piece of equipment at the gym as far as cardio goes. So I think having a good piece of cardio equipment that you'll never get tired of is crucial. I used to have the Stairmaster where the stairs went up and down. This was, I think I spent $5,000 on this. I love it. I use it all the dang time. Sweat your nuts off. It's a great piece of equipment. Now, number 3. This one was tough. So number 3, I'm going to have to say this. I have this, which not a lot of gyms have. This is a King, is the brand, vertical leg press. I don't even think you can get this anymore unless you found it off eBay. And I also have the Body Solid leg sled, just so you could see it. It's a leg sled. And I've reviewed this too on the channel, and I've reviewed that. So it's between one of those. I'm going to go with, if I had to only keep one, I'm going with the vertical leg press. I know it takes up more room, it seems. I can't even tell if it takes up more room. But probably takes up a little more room. This is like a commercial piece of equipment. My AA sponsor sold this to me during the thick of COVID, right when COVID started, when I started the gym, for super cheap. I think I gave him $2,000 for it. I don't know if that's super cheap. I think he was going to sell it for like $5,000 or something on eBay. Someone was actually going to get it. And I said, I'll buy it. And he threw in a ton of 45-pound plates and a bunch of other free equipment. And the reason I go with this, number 1, it's heavy duty. This thing crushes the freaking legs. And this is way better to hit calves. When I hit calves on this thing, I hardly get a good leg squeeze. The thing is awesome for hitting legs, but it doesn't hit legs the way this does. This thing is unbelievable. So I'm going with this one. So that's the 4th piece right there, I believe. 1, 2, cardio, legs. Now the 5th one here. This is my 5th piece of gym equipment. This one I have not reviewed yet, and I could always say, oh, the 5th is weights, dumbbells and plates, but that's not a piece of equipment to me, really. I mean, weights are crucial. Definitely, that's a no-brainer. My 5th piece, so that I'd have to choose between the captain's chair, which does, I could hit my freaking, abs. my abs on it or whatever, and then do dips. But I'm not going with the captain's chair. I'm going with the Iron Axe back row, which I just got a few weeks ago, a month ago, not even a month ago probably. I have not reviewed this on the channel yet, but this is a very heavy duty, feels like commercial grade gym equipment. And I'm gonna tell you why I chose this one over that. So you do one arm, great. I sold my Body Solid back row for this. And you do one arm, you do two arms. It's an amazing squeeze and a great tension. Definitely going with this as my 5th crucial piece of gym equipment because nothing else that I have really does exactly this. So I like it. The reason I would give this up is because if I had to give this up, as far as like hitting the abs go, so first of all, the bottom does push-ups. So I can do that anywhere, push-ups, so I don't need that. I mean, I do use it, but I could do the push-up board and push-ups on the ground, whatever. I could do the same thing here pretty much with my abs. I have 2 things that hang from the Bodycraft where you put your arms in that holds you up, and you can do abs from there. And as far as the only other thing this does that I would give up is the dips. So, you could do dips here, but since I chose this because I thought, well, if I gave that up, what would I do dips on? And I bet I could get an attachment for the RFT, has a dip attachment, so I could do that. Plus, I have a dip attachment right here for the multi-press. So those are my 5, the Bodycraft RFT, the Powertech multi-press, because you can get all the attachments for it, the cardio equipment, got to have a piece of cardio equipment, the vertical leg press. I'm telling you about equipment you can't even get really. I mean, you could get a vertical leg press, I don't think the same one, and the Iron Axe back row. Those are my top 5 hitters, and we'll see if it changes next year, man. That's what I got. And I'll link below if you want the Powertech stuff so you could use my link. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.